The reason that I chose the Crooked Creek Creature as one of my first episodes, full episodes of Monster Bait, or at least a series of episodes of Monster Bait, is because it's so close to a lot of the research areas that me and Charlie currently work that why wouldn't you pick it? You know, it's still got activity. There's still tracks that I found. It's still very close, so it could possibly be the same set of creatures that we're researching all the time, or we're trying to find evidence of. The only weird part about the Crooked Creek Creature is it came from the treetops. It jumped out of a tree, ran off. Boy and girl, when they were younger, it startled them. And you'll kind of see the description they gave in the artwork that Charlie's provided. But it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to come out at nighttime, do a little night hiking, see if we can look around and see anything. I've got access to private property that's very close, about a mile from where it was actually seen. So that's also where I found 2 tracks before. So, you know, it's a good starting point for the Monster Bait episodes. And then eventually, I will spend 24 hours in those woods. We'll see what we get. Here we go with the Crooked Creek Creature.
In this dark night, it's too hard for me to say now if the rays of hope will shine again someday, and if I might be spared as the tempest starts to swell. At this point, it's just too dark to tell. Was the stars guiding me to God's shores now? Was the devil set me drifting once more? Will these clouds ever lift and the map again reveal? At this point, it's just too dark to tell. If these green-eyed blues would lighten up, if my nature would shake this wicked spell, if this midnight sky would brighten up, if my ears could hear a voice saying, all will be well, then all is well, all is well. I once was found, now again I'm lost. On merciless waves I am tossed. I would tell you of His grace and how it was I fell, but some tales are just too dark to tell.
Hey everybody, Monster Bait here, and I'm here for a night hike at the Crooked Creek Creature site. Very close to where it was sighted, seen, however you want to say that. This is it'll be a night hike. I've never been out here at night. Not sure what to expect. Here we go. I'm gonna go out at night, see what's going on. Here's some dogs and things in the background. It is very cold. It's like 20 degrees out here. So we'll see how long I can tolerate. the ground right there. Now, a couple notes about this location. I've been out here before during the daytime, of course. Explored it a little bit. I found 2 tracks. So there's a reason I'm taking the path that I'm taking. These tracks, one was large, one was smaller. And it was probably a male and a female, or a male and a juvenile. And they were going toward this creek, the Crooked Creek. So this is a very good area. See what we can find tonight. It's very cold. Not sure what wildlife will be out here, so it's very, very, very crazy for me, honestly, because I don't know what to prepare for. I don't know what wildlife is usually bedded down here. Be interesting. I have to keep this hand fingerless to operate my weapon and knife and things like that. So this hand is not fully gloved, and the cold is eating my batteries like crazy. Probably gonna have to change the batteries soon in the camera, which is never a good thing, but it happens when it's like 18-20 degrees outside. I am actually trailing the pathway where we saw these tracks, so that's why I'm kind of going parallel to that path to see what we can stir up. And there may not be much moving, who knows, but this is kind of our night exploration of the Crooked Creek creature area. And eventually I'm going to stay out here for 24 hours, because that's what Monster Bait is. That's what the episodes are. Bedding area right there. I don't know if you can see that. Something has been bedded down there, see? Might be hard to see in the red light. Something has definitely been bedded down here. Don't see any obvious tracks or anything like that. Definitely see a game path there. Alright, battery change 1 is now complete. Got my old Monster Bait cam here, my bait cam. Hopefully this battery lasts a little longer. You can see how cold it is. Now if you do see some lights off in the distance, those are houses. We're not out totally in the middle of nowhere. You can see some farmhouses and things like that off in the distance. It's where the dog barks and stuff are coming from. So we're not totally like hundreds of miles in the forest or anything. We're just in the woods, on private property actually. So that's the best part about it. You know that people are usually not supposed to be out here. The weirdest part about this property is the area where the trees are like so straightly stacked, and it looks like something from the Pacific Northwest. It's very weird. But like usual, make sure, drop a comment below if you see something. We'll look at it further. Y'all done a great job with that, by the way. Airplane going overhead. Look how cold it is. It's cold out here. My hands are freezing. Oh boy. Looks like some traffic through here. Could be a deer, could be anything really. So I'm following this game trail out. Really big clearing. so what we'll do here in a second, I'm just going to kind of let the camera run off in the distance. We'll get real quiet. We'll see if we can hear anything. Another thing to make note of before we do that is the leaves are very crunchy, so I have to stop every now and then because I want to make sure nothing's following us. Because it could out here. I've never been out here at nighttime. This is the first time I've been out here at night. So I'm not sure what wildlife beds down in this area. So just a little overly cautious. Got to be safe because I am by myself with no cell service here. I don't know how I get myself into these situations where I'm in a location with no cell service. Oh boy, the things I do for you guys. You better like, share, comment, all that stuff. You know, everything the cool YouTubers say. There's some trees down. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I just heard a tree straight ahead. I heard it pop. There's movement over in that area. Let's be quiet and let's watch. I'm right in the middle of 2 tree breaks already. We may have walked upon something here. Here we go. There's trees down everywhere around me right now. It could be storm damage. I'm not saying it's something. There's also a little clearing area where something has scraped off a part of the ground. I'm gonna walk up here. Let's look at that. See that clear spot? That's strange. There's some white light where you can see it. See it? Then there's a lot of like damage on the ground. something has scooted the leaves out of the way. I've got the white light on. See if we can see some eye shine. So that bedding area was probably a deer. As I use the white light here, you can see there's deer scat on the ground. So likely what scooted this off was a deer. I don't see any deer, sign, but there's a lot of leaves on the ground, so probably a deer. I just heard 2 wood knocks directly behind me. Not too much that could be. 2 of them, I think the camera picked it up. I'll mark them on there and replay it. Okay, we heard a vocal. I'm gonna replay it. I hope we picked it up. It was straight ahead across the hill. You heard that vocal. You heard hoot owl. So I'll replay that for you guys. Very interesting. I'm gonna go dark. We'll just sit and listen. Video's still playing. I'm gonna go dark. I'm not sure what that vocal was. It was probably at least over on the other ridge. I would say probably 500 yards away, so it wasn't close, but hopefully we got it. I'll see if I can enhance it for you. And I think the dogs that you hear in the background kind of set it off. Could be getting close. And it could have been a bird or something. We're going to have to listen to it. Now remember, the weird thing about the Crooked Creek creature, it came out of the trees, hit the ground, and ran off. So it came out of the trees. It may not be up in the trees right now around here because there's no leaf coverage. But it came out of the trees, hit the ground, and ran. Airplane overhead. I've lost one camera light. Battery's dead. Second camera light. 1 bar left. It's time to get warm, I think. I'm freezing out here. And I bundled up quite well, so it's very cold. Alright, we gotta get these batteries charged, get warm. You know, when we camp, we'll have a campfire, so it won't be as bad. In a battery pack, we can charge things. It's very interesting out here at night. It's dark, very dark. We gotta keep in mind the farm's close by, the dogs and things, so. Very interesting place at nighttime. The hunt for the Crooked Creek creature continues. Let's get to the warm car. But remember, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I do all kinds of new content all the time.
green-eyed blues would lighten up. If my nature would shake this wicked spell,
continued.
If this midnight sky would brighten up, if my ears could hear a voice saying all will will be well, then all is well, all is well. I once was found, but now again I'm lost. On merciless waves I am tossed. I would tell you of His grace and how it was I fell, but some tales are just too dark to tell.